Good afternoon. Welcome to Doc's Market Minute for Monday, the 6th of December. What are the three things that we need to see from the markets in order for them to reclaim the uptrend into the end of the year? All right, three things that we need to see to reestablish the uptrend in the S&P 500. So this is in a longer-term uptrend. Let's not lose sight of that. First of all, that we are in a longer-term uptrend, and this is only a 5.2% pullback at this point. Yet the fear is absolutely off the charts right now. All right, so number one is that we need to see the price move to an uptrend at a smaller time frame. This is rule number two of fractal energy trading. To see that, we're going to go down to the hourly chart, and now we're going to see a much better representation of this hourly downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. And what we need to see from this is that we need to see the change in polarity, which occurs. It can occur with something like this, with putting in a higher low, moving to a higher high, but we also need to see it break above this yellow trend line, which has really been representing all of the former highs all the way along here over the last week and a half or so. Now, it's also going to help it if we're able to see the S&P close above this level, which was the former high, and that represents just about 4610 on the full S&Ps. This leads me to my number two requirement, because you're starting to see the price rally today. And what I want to see is, number two is we need to close at the highs of the day. And I have to say, with about 3 hours left to go, things look pretty good, but we have looked pretty good on the charts at this point of the day several times over the last week, only to watch it fail and create another lower high. So what I'd prefer to see is some weakness in the morning. So this almost classifies as that weakness in the morning, but I'd like to see a little bit worse than this. And we may likely see this yet again over the course of the next few days. But weakness in the morning is actually a good thing. It doesn't sound like it at the time, and if you're holding long, it doesn't feel very good, but weakness in the morning is good. If you have strength in the afternoon, this is all good. This is what we want to see. We want to see the price closing at the highs of the day after going through some weakness earlier in the day. And number three is down to the S&P 500 sectors. And right now, the weakling of the bunch is XLK, which is technology. This is normally the leading sector in the markets, or at least it has been for many of the previous years. And right now, it's really running slow. This accounts for 28.4% of the S&P's weight. So if these components under technology are weak, so goes the rest of the S&P. So you can see that all the other sectors are green right now, and technology is just barely green, and it needs to join the party to get that volume and to get that final punch to break this back into an uptrend. If we have all three of these things, maybe we'll have that Santa Claus rally after all. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you in the next Market Minute.